Hi everyone, it's Evangeline, and today we're going to be taking a look at our Inno Gravity Ski and Snowboard Carrier right here at etrailer. Are you ready to hit the slopes? Well, you know there's some things you need to prepare first. Those are going to be your warm clothes, your gloves, your helmets, your boots, but most importantly, your skis or your snowboards. So the question is, how do you carry them from where you're staying to where you need to go? This is what a ski and snowboard carrier is for. So this is going to be a compact carrier, meaning it takes up less space on your crossbars, but still allows you to carry those skis, snowboards, and during the off season, even your fishing rods. So comparing this carrier with our other ski and snowboard carriers in the affordable or economical skiboard carrier section, I think this is one of the best because it has those locking cores. Others don't have that security feature. It also has those really easy to use memory mounts. So if you're looking for something that's ease of use as well as security, this is what I would go with. If you want something that has more premium features, although at a more premium price, definitely check out the Kuat grip. That has a slide out feature, super cool, super easy to use, but then again, it's a little bit more pricey. So you have your different pros, you have your different cons. Again, if you're looking for compact and you want to carry other accessories, the Inno Gravity is the one to go with. So this can carry up to 3 pairs of fat skis or 2 snowboards. As you can see, it's not a very wide carrier, so we'll take a look at some of the specs later, and I'll also show you later on how to install it. It's super easy. But for right now, let's get up there to really look at our different measurements. So here we have one set of ski and one snowboard, and this just barely fits. If you have wider skis or a wider snowboard, probably not gonna fit for you. So our measurement is gonna be about a little over 17 inches when it comes to the usable spread. Another thing you will wanna consider is how far apart will you put your carriers. That there is dependent on your crossbars. So some things about this is it cannot fold down, but it's still what I consider low profile. Why is that? Well, because of its shape, it's very compact. It still sits low to your vehicle. It doesn't take up as much space, so it's not that bulky. But since it cannot fold down, if your skis and snowboards are off, I also recommend taking the carrier off. That's where your memory mount system is gonna come in handy. Unless you wanna keep it on there, it's gonna have a little bit of wind drag and wind noise. Another question is if you have larger bindings, how is that going to work out? So you can see here we have a pretty decent rise. From the bottom of our skis to the top of our roof, it sits at about 8¼ inches. Bottom of the skis to the top of our crossbar is about 4½ inches. So if you have taller crossbars, those are going to help out with your larger bindings. If your crossbars are close to your roof though, super low profile, you'll want to consider your larger bindings with those and make sure they don't have clearance. This is made of plastic and aluminum, making it a very lightweight carrier. Again, important if you have other accessories on your roof, you want to save your roof weight capacity for those other accessories. Maybe you have a roof box with all of your snowboarding gear. This only weighs 10 pounds, so you can prioritize that weight for those other fun things for your other adventures. Now let's talk about how easy it is to open. So I have this unlocked and I have my gloves on, so let's press that button. That wasn't so bad. So that button doesn't look as intuitive as some of our other carriers with a big button. So the trick to it actually isn't don't press it with a finger. It's actually just easier to hit it with the palm of your hand and then it pops up. So notice how the arms stay up, making it easier to load and unload your skis and your snowboards. So I'm gonna take these off so that we can take a closer look at these inside our building. So now we're back inside where it's nice and warm, and then we can take a closer look at the carrier itself. So there's rubber over here, and this is going to be the cushion for your skis and your snowboards. I like the feel of it. This design allows this to be converted into a fishing rod holder as well. Since it's straight across, you have these little grips on the inside as well. So this is going to cushion your skis and snowboards and your fishing rods, but also provide extra grip and traction when you're on the road. So the usable pad length is going to be the length of this rubber pad, and that's going to be 14 5/8 inches, so a little bit over 14 1/2. The maximum thickness of your skis and snowboards is going to be up to 2 inches though. So if you're stacking those snowboards, you're stacking those skis together, you'll have to be mindful of their thickness and you might have to spread them apart. So you're going to hear an audible click when you lower your carrier. So if you have thicker skis, you'll click once. If you have thinner skis, you'll be able to click twice. So you'll be able to know everything is secured. For super security, you have these keys and these locks on your covers. So you're only able to release your ski and snowboard carriers from their clamps if it's unlocked. That allows you to release it. Once you have it closed and locked, you won't be able to access your clamps and you won't be able to access your skis. You get 2 keys and each key matches both of your lock cores. Overall dimensions is going to be side of 1 to the other, 21 7/8 inches long, and then your overall height is going to be 7 1/4 inches. That's measuring from the top of your crossbar to the top of the carrier itself. So that's how much space it takes up on your roof. As for the clamps, they sit almost 14 inches apart. So that will help you figure out where you can place these on your crossbars. Just remember that you can put them on overhang, but within limits. So the way these clamps are shaped is they can fit around your round, square, elliptical, or even factory crossbars. What I have are the arrow crossbars as well, and those can fit around that. The memory mount system is this clamp right over here. So the clamp goes around, and just like that, it's loose and you're able to take it off your crossbars, but it remembers the tension. So once you have it set, once you put it onto your crossbars, it tightens down just like that. So now let's take a look at the install process because it's super duper easy and I really want you to see that. So when you get your Inno Gravity, it comes almost fully assembled. Not just quite, since the clamps are separate, but that also makes it easier to make it a 2 ski and snowboard carrier. So you just need to put the clamps on. You have all the tools needed. You don't need any of your own. Very quick and easy. I already put mine together, so let's put it on our crossbars. So there's going to be a clamp A and a clamp B. Clamp A goes in towards the front, fits right into that slot, and then tightens down with a bolt. So this easily fits over your crossbars. We have a memory mount system, so you just need to get it set up the first time. Then after that, no problem. If you do want to put them on their overhang, note that you can, as long as it's more than 1 inch and 1/8 inches away from the end cap. That's gonna be 30 millimeters. So you're gonna adjust the tension with this gray knob. This allows you to tighten or loosen that clamp and just get just enough where you can secure this still. And once that's secure, you can now close your carrier and lock it. So if you find yourself needing to carry more skis or more snowboards, this is very easy to adapt. So there's gonna be 2 sizes for this. You're gonna have the smaller or you're gonna have the longer version. They're the exact same carrier. You just need to add the adapter and then it converts into a longer carrier. And when you don't need to carry those extra skis and snowboards, take off the adapter and you're back to your small carrier. And that was a look right here at our Inno Gravity ski and snowboard carrier. My name is Evangeline and I hope you enjoyed our journey.